Yo, guys, welcome to today's show. Hope we're fine and hope we are doing great. Hope we are at fantastic levels. And I want today's show to be a bit direct and a bit brief because of the time of the session. And so, personally, myself, I could go about my day, but the information is quite timely, so I have to drop it on time for us so we do not miss out on the information. I could see you guys. I could see you. I'm seeing your comments. I'm seeing your greetings, guys. Welcome. Welcome. So quickly, if you are connected on YouTube, please click on the likes and probably share the link to a friend who needs to get today's information. And if you are on Facebook, kindly do a share of the video. And if you're on YouTube, Twitter, sorry, you should be able to do a retweet of the video as well. So, guys, do that for the next 1 2 seconds. So, quickly do that, guys. Do that before we go straight to what we have to today. Welcome. We've been having an amazing streak of wins in the past couple of months, even in 2022, and also during the bear market. We've been here, we've been giving value, we've been making money despite the odds. A lot of people who have left the crypto space because a lot of people have lost money, a lot of people have given up, a lot of people are tired. So we have been making wins, we have been making progress, and most of the forecast we've been given has been playing out so fine, and we are grateful to God for that. Now, in the month of January, we've give a couple of free calls, like calls I shared out for free, whether it was given earlier to the VIP or not. It still printed a good amount of money for every uh for us. So quickly, let me see if I could share my screen. Let's do a little bit of review. Now, if you have benefited from any of the calls in the month of January, I would love to see your comment. I would love to see you drop a comment. Drop a comment. I know a couple of persons sent DMs, a lot of testimonies we've shared, but it would be nice if you drop a comment, either if you're connected on YouTube, on Facebook, or on uh, on Twitter. Just drop a positive comment. Drop a positive comment. You don't have to say like how much you made figuratively, because I know people are trying to be more wiser these days and careful. You could just talk if you made profit on any of the calls, because um, War did about 500% when it was shared for free. Houdini Swap did about 300% when it was shared as well. Shina Inu did about 400 to 500%. It's in that range. Shizu about 100%. Shika Inu about 300%. Godzilla, we lost on that. That is a loss. Safcoin is like down below our entry, but we're still holding that. Curries did about 2x, 100%, and some people 50%, but it's in being around entry now. So we had about two major loss here, which is about 150% loss, and if you accumulated the gains of each of this, is about 1,550. That's if you minus the loss out of it, 1,550%. So give or take, let's say you didn't like do so well, you sold out maybe halfway, you should have made at least 500% level. You should be up. And on spot calls, I called FTM, called Monero, LTC, etc. Like FTM, I just been blazing hard, but I think by now it should be up to 400% or so, but it went high as 300%. This is not even talking about leverage now. This is without leverage. So even if you did not do leverage, I think called RLV LUNC as well. If you did not do leverage, you don't like leverage, you don't like futures, you just bought these coins on spot, you should be up at least 600% on your capital in the month of January alone. Now, not to talk about, and now talk about futures. Some people are going to be like 2,000% up, some 3,000, some 4,000, some 5,000%. But this is the calmest way to make money. And guys, one of the principles I've been teaching you guys through the bear market is that less is more. You don't have to chase everything, because most people chase everything. They don't end up having, they just keep they just end up getting peanuts. And maybe once in a blue moon, out of every 100 persons you see in crypto chasing everything, it just one could just get a bit lucky and hit an amazing boom. It just happens like by chance. But when you develop a system that this is a track record you can repeat over time. Like you see, we did the record of all the calls we gave in 2021. We did the same thing in 2022, and even in 2022, we started doing monthly records of both of the paid platforms. And then 2021, we started saying, okay, let's do monthly record of even the free platform as well. So we are kind of being accountable of what is shared, and see at the end of the day how much profit was made over these things. So we are being very careful on that. So Yes, yes, yes. I can see our comments. So I said, those of you who made profits from any of the calls that were shared in the month of January, please drop a comment. Drop a comment on. I want to see your comment. I want to see your appreciation. Encourage the free value that is being given to help a lot of people make money and help us make money. I said, drop a comment on the comment section, whether it's on YouTube or on Facebook or on Twitter. It will also be amazing if you click the like and reshare and retweet it, whatever it is stated. We've made so much money. So if you're ready as well for the next three coins I'm going to be giving today, we this is just the seven. Drop the word ready. Type the word ready. If you're ready for the next three calls, I'm going to be giving the next three gems. I'm going to be giving. The team is three coins to $3 million. So basically, they're like one of my top three odds picks for the month of February into March, and I invested about $30,000. I'm going to give you my projection. My plan is to make at least $100,000 out of each of them with 10K and each of them. So that's like $100,000 like pulling out. So that should be like 300K or so out of the 30K. But I'm going to give my projection on this. You don't have to follow my plan, but basically you just listen to what is being said and you can actually take actions. Nothing I say should be taken as financial advice, of course. I'm not a financial advisor, but now what you want to do is these are three amazing picks. Yes, type the word ready. If you are ready for the three picks I'm going to be unveiling today, type the word ready. So I'm going to be talking about why I'm bullish on these coins. I'm going to talk about three reasons. I'm giving three reasons why I'm bullish on each of these coins, and these three reasons I'm talking about. Then I'll also give you guys my projection on each of them and the entry prices available for each of them right now immediately. They are currently on Uniswap, BSC Pancake Swap, and also you can also get on AskNX Bitmarks, AskNX Bitmarks. So definitely on the link on the description section of the YouTube of this YouTube video, there's going to be my team is going to upload I think buy links, direct buy links for people to be able to like click and go straight to the platform to make a purchase and buy on those platforms as well. We instruct them that to do that in the description of the video of the live. I think probably maybe I don't know if it's possible during the live session or it's going to be after this live session. They are going to be able to do that for you guys. So let's go to coin number one. Are we ready, guys? Are we ready? I can see us dropping the comment ready. Are we ready, fam? So let me share my screen. The first asset I'm looking at and I am actually bullish on, and I believe it's going to do so well, is this asset called PTF. It's called Power Trade. This platform has been since 2020. So this is like 2021, 2022, 2023. This is like going to like 3 years now of this platform existing. Now, there are three reasons why I'm bullish on this platform. Number one reason why I'm bullish on Power Trade is basically uh, Power Trade is basically an institutional exchange, international grade exchange for crypto derivatives. So you could trade options, you could trade futures, you could perpetuals. Like now, when I was projecting that crypto is gonna get to a point whereby it becomes forex, it's gonna get merged. I was actually thinking Power Trade will lead the trend because what GMX is doing right now, Power Trade is the first platform to have that idea to start it, but somehow I don't know why they're dragged. But I'm going to share a couple of reasons, like why they're dragged, and GMX has taken majority of the power of the should I say share market share than they should have. I think one of the major reasons, which I also talked about when I called GMX very early for us early last year, was that the the influencers behind it. The influencers behind it, like Otto Hayes, which is the founder of BitMEX, that was one major catalyst that made me very confident in GMX. That GMX, and so also Power Trade, we soon start having those kind of major influencers backing it in the next coming of weeks, in next couple of months as well. So number one is their working utility. Their working utility is what I love about this. The utility is already live and working, and they were making about $4 million in trading volume. To their trading volume has increased as of last month. It went as high as $210 million. In December, it was over $100 million in trading volume alone. That is amazing. So that means these guys are going to be averaging $1 billion in trading volume this year, but especially with what is happening and how they are growing so strong in their. So let me share their Twitter. This is their Twitter handle. If you can see, in July they made about $4 million in trading volume. August, it has just been going higher and getting better every single month. That means the users on these platforms, the clients has been increasing and the interest. So the more people are going to be trading, the more people get aware of the opportunities available for them to have decentralization in their in trading options, cool, call, puts, trading futures, taking these derivatives, the markets of derivative market is going to be is increasing on a daily basis, and GMX is also making us understand and see that. So the inflow of power trade is definitely going to be there. The way people are getting aware of gains network, I call GMX very early for us, and I projected that it's going to go to as high as 100 and 200 or so. I projected that it's also going to be listed on Binance. Now we had that effect, took a couple of months, and then we saw GMX listed on Binance. Now, and I also started projecting for gains network as well at a very cheaper price because the catalyst was there. Now, this is power trade. Power trade is earlier than even GMX and even gains network. And this is a bit slightly different from what they're doing. But the unique thing here is that the only thing here is that it is gaining a lot of trade volume now, a lot of awareness right now. So the more people are going to know this, that is and start making use of their working utility. That is number one bullish sign for me. Number two is their competitor value. The competitor value is when we're looking about what competitors are actually offering, what power trade is doing. One competitor we could look at is Hedgic. Hedgic is one platform that is like a major competitor that is doing because they are also playing on an institutional level. The guys like GMX, GNS are not really playing on an institutional level, and I think they don't do options, but Hedgic does that. Now, and also on Hedgic, you can also hedge. So on Power Trade, which is PTF, you could hedge, you could trade options. So this is, and also did this on institutional levels. Institutions deal with those guys, and that's why you see a huge form of trading volume occurring on those platforms. Now, if you look at Hedgic, Hedgic is currently at $39 million market cap, $39 million market as of the current price value of as of the time of me doing this video. But let's look at the charts of the market cap. The all-time high of Hedgic was about $200 million, and it has gone to as low as the low all-time low was last year around 456 million, around $46 million in market cap, and it went to as high as 39 right now, 40, 39, 40, 40 around the range, which is where it is right now. So if you bought around the all-time low, you should be up about 1,000% from last year now on Hedgic. But this is the unique thing here. If you look at PTF, which is the coin we want to buy now, look at PTF. I'm sharing it on the screen. Look at PTF. This is the coin we want to buy. We're buying in now. Now, if you look at PTF, PTF's current market cap is 437K. This is like how many times lower than the current market cap of Hedgic. So if it's to go to the current market cap of Hedgic alone, we're talking about 10x. We're talking about 50x. From here to the current market, about 45x to 50x. 45x to 50x. From the current market cap of PTF to where Hedgic is right now is 45x. Like 45x if it just gets to. And this guy has a possibility of even eating up that Hedgic. So the projection here is about 50x from the current price. So if you look at the market cap of PTF, the all-time high of the market cap of PTF, $50 million, and the all-time low is where we are right now. The all-time low was between December and right now. So we are getting an early opportunity of a lifetime. So between December and now, within the past 2 months has been the all-time low for power trade. And imagine this starts sending from here. So easy 10x at 4 million. So and if it gets to the current market cap of Hedgic, that is like 50x. If it's to get to the same all-time high of Hedgic, already is doing crazy amount of trading volume already. That means the potential, like a 100x potential, is there. But I'm just leaving this up, 50x. So number one thing I talked about is the working utility of this token, which we talked about, and we measured the trading volume that is already generated every month, and that is like almost $1 billion per annum annually. Number two thing we're looking at is the competitor value, and we looked at Hedgic. Number three is the entry opportunity from about around an $80 million market cap for PTF. PTF fell down to like 80K market cap. And I saw this around, I think, 100, 200K market cap itself. Right now, it's already 400K market cap. Like when I saw it, like it's the way it is moving, I think it's time to like do a video before I would decide to be so sluggish and lazy and start doing a video when it's at 1 million market cap already. So it's currently 4 times lower than what the angel investors that invested in this coin in 2020. So the first thing we look at working utility, the second thing, the competitive value, the third thing I'm referring to was like is the entry opportunity here. The entry opportunity here from 80 million market cap, it is going to like 80K market cap, and right now it's around 400K market cap. It's even below 1 million market cap. Like this is a steal because it's 4 times lower than even when the angel investors, the seed investors invested in 2020 20, 2020, right? 2020, 2020. Yes, 2020. Now, I'm currently hedging is around, sorry, PTF is around, I think, 2,000 holders from what it's shown on the Airtel chart. So let's say between 2,000 3,000 holders, which is very, very small. Now, uh, the team recently dropped their report. I think they dropped an announcement or so. And now, what there might be some, they stated in their telegram that they are focused on the client and increasing more of the trading volume per month, and then they'll be switching attention to the token, which is going to be bullish if they do that. So any opportunity of maybe making an announcement that has to do with staking or any major announcement regarding the token, we send this flying so hard, so hard. So guys, this is so my projection is a 50x. So a 50x from here should be like 0.0178. So should I be, let me use the calculator on my phone to do that. 0.0178 times 50, that should be like 0.89. That's 80 cents to 90 cents. Let's just 90 cents as well. But before it gets that high, definitely, of course, there should be a short-term profit about 500%, 300%. A million market cap here is like a 2.5x. That should be like 150% from here also. So you can actually buy this on AscendX Bitmax. So if you don't have an exchange account, I think I might post a link on the Telegram channel so people can just literally open an account. You can buy this on AscendX Bitmax. This is where I bought mine. I bought mine on AscendX because I prefer centralized exchange. With a lot of hacks that have happened to me on Dex, I actually prefer centralized exchange. So I scatter my funds around and I just placed orders. I placed my buy orders and I also placed my sell orders and just forget about it. But you can also buy on Uniswap. Uniswap I think is a bit more expensive in price. Is currently about 0.018 on Uniswap, and on Ascendex is at 0.017. So you can buy, but your entry should be like as high as 0.02, 0.02, around that range. So buy up to price should be 0.025. That should be buy up to price. Buy up to price should be 0.025. Anything higher than 0.025, you want to like probably maybe 0.025. Yes, 0.025 should be that projection of entry. So if price could get to, you could buy at the current price 0.018, 0.0. This is just going to continue flying. So you want to buy at 0.027, 0.028, 0.029, 0.03 as well. 0.03. So buy up to price 0.035. 0.035 is the buy up to price for this from where it is right now. Buy up to price should be 0.035, around that range as well. So if you get to 0.035, of course, there will be catalysts of people rushing and price might continue moving up. I can't literally say the best entry, but anything from where it is now to 0.035 is an amazing entry. As long as it is below a million market cap, it's a good entry because this is like a good project that has a good working utility, and you can already see the matrix here is insane. So I don't really have any other thing to say to you guys. This is mind blowing. I rarely do researches, but whenever I do research, we always pick the amazing gems for us. So let us go to coin number 2. Who is ready for coin number 2? Drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls. Brrr, pam, 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 pam. Coin number 2. Are you ready, guys? Coin number 2 is Curries. Curries is coin number 2. We call this coin, and it did the amazing exits in, I think, was it December, and also it made some profit in January. Now I'm giving another call because there's another entry opportunity on Curries again, and I'm going to be sharing why I love this project and what I'm seeing in this project. So you want to pay attention to what I'm about to say. Now, number one reason I'm bullish on Curries is the team. So I'm going to be sharing the screen that shows us the team. Now, the team of Curries is a professional team, one of the best out there. So that's the number one reason I'm bullish on this coin. The team behind Curries. Now, let me share this so basically you could see what I'm talking about. Hold on, guys. Okay. The team behind Curries. Now, the team in Curries has like a combined this experience in tech, law, and working in Fortune 500 companies. So, and some of them are also members of the United Nations, like UN, and also top legal firm structure. Like this is amazing, amazing. So the team, look, when we're talking about combined years of experience of like let's say over 20. If we're talking about the combined years of experience of 20 to 40 years in tech law and working in Fortune 500 companies is crazy. It's not just any regular kind of project, and you have top guys like this which have worked which are leading in the space, leading in the globe, leading in tech, leading in the world, in Africa. It's amazing. We even have trustees of their community upliftment trust, which involves some people who are in the government, and like the king here, His Majesty, and I think the Queen is also here as well. So you could also see amazing, like going through this. You could like the profile is huge. The profile I don't want to start going to the profile of the team. It is huge. So, but basically, it's a combined years of over 20, 40 years experience. They have royals, the government's backing them, royal advisory as well. This is huge. This is number one thing reason why I am bullish on this project and this coin. Number two reason why I am bullish on this project. Who wants to guess the number two reason why I'm bullish on this project? Somebody should guess the reason why I am bullish on the project. Number two reason why I'm bullish on Curries is their partnerships. The partnerships shows the legal framework, and also the strength of the network of a particular project. Now, if you want to review, Curries have about 25 partners right now, and the partners is still going to increase in the month of February. It will increase. It will keep on increasing like that, like that. Like it's insane because, and some of the team members are also owners of these top companies that are merged, and also some government officials as well. This is huge. Like this is huge. So we have Virtual Nation Builders as partners for them, Sun Nation, Skinders Attorneys, Crypto Valley, Dispute X, Visa Initiative, right? Cobra, Ovex, NFT Auditor, CROD Alterners, One Voucher, Ozo. Like these are top platforms that are currently teaming up with them, and amazing other partnerships are coming. And you know, partnerships are like the fuel in the crypto space that could take a coin like 1,000x, 10,000x, 500%, this kind of things. So like these are the second thing that makes me bullish on this project. Like I am bullish on this platform. Now, the third thing here is the entry opportunity we are having. We have an amazing entry opportunity because now this is the current price of carries. Like you could go right now and buy it on PoolCoin, buy on Pancake Swap, is on BSC. Go right now and buy a grab a good bag. So if you bought earlier on and you this is an, and you didn't sell out in profit and you want to this year, you can this year now. If you haven't this year, you haven't bought at all, you've been sending me DMs. Can I buy carries? Now this is the time to buy in on carries. Now there's an entry opportunity on carries. Number one, they are not listed on CoinMarketCap yet, and the CoinMarketCap listing is going to be followed up with an amazing pumpermentals. So definitely the pump could take you like 400%, 300% from where it is. That would be insane. Another thing is major marketing, which is already going on for the platform, like their PR, which is top. I think I don't know if I could. Okay, I'm currently not in their Telegram, but I think I might be in the announcement channel. Like their marketing structure being put in place has been amazing. Like as long as you see people trading a coin and the trading volume is active, you just know that this thing is going on. So the major marketing is already in place. I think they will be having their AMAs coming in, and AMA sessions are also amazing. AMA sessions, and then they will be having their what's it called, NFT partnerships, which is coming up. They haven't even announced their staking. And guys, this is less than 1,000 holders, for crying out loud. This is a gem. And I think their sex listing too has not even taken place. And these guys have already confirmed, I think, about three sex to be listed on three top tier two and tier one sex centralized exchange. And this could just fly up very, very. This will fly up, not just because this will fly up. So the opportunity of a lifetime is here between these gems that are being called. Definitely. So my projection for this is the same projection I have for PTF, because PTF are projecting about 50x to 100x. My projection for carries is also 50x to 100x, but in the short term could also provide that same opportunity as 10x, 20x. Remember, these are like gems that, and these are top three alts we are buying in right now. So NFA. So definitely this is amazing. This is amazing. This is something I am bullish on. These are my reasons. These are just basically my speculations, and this is why I'm buying into this asset and into this project. Now let's go to project number three. So project number one, we talked about the PTF and we talked about three things, and project number two is carries. And I've also given us 3 points on this, that why I am bullish on each of them. Now, you know that we don't want to be that person whereby probably at the end of the month we start doing the record of how many calls I've called, Shifu has called, the entry, and how well they've done. Like, oh, how I should have bought in when Shifu called. I should have. You don't want to be among those who keep on missing out on massive gains. You want to be among those who are making money with us. And that is why I'm doing this for us and sharing us this information and this value for us. Share this live to those who needs to be positioned and profit from this, either on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter. Share it out to reach out to most persons which you know will benefit. Now let's go to number three. So number three is the LLD narrative, which I have been talking about for quite a while now. A couple of weeks ago, I started talking about it in January. I'm telling you guys that this LSD narrative is going to get so strong when we are approaching the month of March, and even in the month of March. The LSD narrative is, sorry, let me do this. LSD means liquid staking derivatives. Liquid staking derivatives. So, in the roadmap of Ethereum, we are having Shanghai upgrade in March, and the Shanghai upgrade, of course, definitely is going to see people being able to withdraw their Ethereum that have been staked since 2020 or 2021, and they could literally withdraw it right now. And once they withdraw it, before now, for you to stake Ethereum, you need at least a minimum of 32 Ethereum before you can stake Ethereum. And when you stake it, it's actually going to be locked. But right now, people will not need to lock their Ethereum. They can actually pull funds together. Liquid staking derivative to help you to pull funds together, stake your Ethereum, and make profit on that. And you can unlock and withdraw it anytime you like. Anytime you like, based on the terms and conditions of that particular liquid staking derivative platform. And that is going to very, very bullish and can send Ethereum to as high as $2,000. Remember, I started projecting for $2,008 Ethereum from around November, December last year. I was telling you guys that I'm deploying capital into Ethereum and I'm projecting it to go to as high as $2,000 Ethereum. And on my futures trade, I've closed my position, but I'm actually looking at finding an entry to actually also ride that into that, because that is actually going to be a huge catalyst for Ethereum as long as the market decides to remain bullish, which I believe, of course, we should have that bullish run from the ending of February into March as well. So the opportunity we have for the bullish wave of the market to make so much money is just this Q1, because I believe the Q2 might go a bit bloody for us, because there should be major retracements in the Bitcoin and the crypto market. But let's talk based on the liquid staking derivative. Now, this is a narrative that is going to be bullish, and the third coin I'm going to call is going to be under the LCD narrative. But this is why this coin is also going to be is like super amazing. Now, I started the AI narrative, and in the AI narrative, I made some money. And of course, I'm not talking about all these shit coins and meme coins like that. I'm not. If you notice, the coins I'm calling are not in any of these categories. They're talking about major protocols, major platforms that definitely could literally do so well and provide, like, say, what we call, they are degens, and those kind of shit coins are high risk, high reward plays. What I'm calling here are low risk, high reward plays. These are two different things. A high risk, high reward play is different from a low risk, high reward play. These are low risk, high reward plays. That's why I said nothing I said should be taken as financial advice, but these are my own plays that I know these are low risk and comfortable in. I prefer playing in this kind of things and making so much money than gambling with my money and with my funds. Now, when I started the AI narratives, I looked at a couple of assets, and we saw AGIX, which is AGIX, running so well. Like, it's on Binance, like it's been running so well. And from January to where it is now is over 1,000%. So even if you decided not to take AGIX on leverage, like you bought it on, because personally I bought on spot. I think about I just used about $1,000 or so, and I've made about $9,000 out of it. Now on AGIX, definitely it's just, you could just, it did on spot. Now imagine you did on leverage, like it would have been crazy excess. Now I had to study what are the metrics in this narrative that made AGIX outperform others. What are the narratives that made outperform among this mid-major cap AI platforms? We're having FET. I think FET is currently trending right now. But what is the narrative that made this particular one? So let me share my screen. So you could literally like get what I'm saying. This is AGIX, but I think I could also check this here. Fantastic. So this is AGIX. This is around January this year. Look at how it's got over 1,000% already from like this low. Now, when I look at it's outperforming like every other guys. We're having FET. Is it FET, right? also, which is an AI narrative, and it's been doing so well too as well. Like it could continue like going up, up, up. That possibility is there. Like it's been smashing hard, smashing hard. But in terms of performance, Agix has outperformed every one of them, and FET is actually currently being hot and following the pattern of Agix right now. Now, if the LSD narrative, I ask myself is which coin is going to be the next Agix? There's a lot of LSD platforms out there, but which coin could have the slightest thing? So I had to look at Agix and look at the metrics. Why did Agix outperform every other asset? Why did it perform in the AI category? And then which coin is going to be the Agix of the LSD narratives? We have an LDO, we have all this FSX, we have ANKRO, and a couple of others. Like we have Rocket Pool. Now these are all amazing. Like this could do well. This all will do well definitely because I actually recommended them. They will all do well and they are all amazing. But the question here I want to ask is which of them will outperform and give that amazing game? Because if you know me very well, I'm concerned about 1,000x, 5,000x, 10,000x. And that's the kind of gains I want to make. I'm not concerned about making 10%, 20%, 30%. If I want to be making 10, 20, 30%, I shouldn't have been doing crypto. I would have just focused on trading Forex alone because I can easily make that in trading my Forex account. But cryptos, I am only targeting 500x, 1,000x, 2,000%, 5,000%, 10,000%, 20,000%. Those kind of huge, massive gains, and that is where my research is focused on. That's how I tailored the coins and the offers I give in the VIP towards as well. Now, this is what I looked at. I looked at the fact that Edgix was the fastest mover. It had the lowest market cap within the range of 20 million market cap to 100 million market cap. Now, that is for the category of mid cap coins. Mid cap coins. So I looked at that factor. I also looked at the factor that it was a marketplace housing utility for AI. I looked at about four different factors, and I looked at the among the current LSD protocols, there are only two assets or two coins that fit into these categories. And one of them is on futures, the other is not on futures. So I'm going to be buying one on Binance, but I think both of them. I think both of them should be on Binance. So, well, I'm going to be buying them. The one that is not on Binance, I just buy it on spot on hold. Now, this is it. Okay, how do I go there? Sorry. Fantastic. So let me go to coin number three. So coin number three is FIS. FIS Staffy. It's currently at number 537 on the on CoinGecko among the coins list, and it is currently moving fast. Like among the LSDs, like among the top gainers right now, it's moving so fast. The same way Agis has been flying, it's moving so fast. Number two, we're looking at the range of 20 million market cap coins to 100 million market cap, and this is currently around 38 million market cap. So it suits the category very well. And number three thing here, which I also like looked at, which is the utility here, it's housing also similar to a marketplace of for liquid LSDs, for of LSDs. It's similar to that initiative, similar to the same way Agis is also like a marketplace for AI protocols. This is similar. I'm not saying it is, but it is similar, slightly similar. Now, when I looked at these factors, I became bullish. And number four, if you look at the 24-hour trading volume of Starfight, it is 4 5 times bigger than the current market cap. This means that, guys, a lot of people are bullish on this, and the potential for this to continue going higher is there. So imagine this gets to like 10x in the next 30 days, 20x. How I wish it was on leverage. I could have just long this right now and just go to sleep. Even if it's $1,000, imagine if $1,000 that does like 1,000% only 10x. That should be 10,000%. So that should have given $100. $1,000 margin on this. Wow. It would give me $100. Crazy. That's crazy. Crazy. Yeah. Crazy. That's kind of money I'm focused on making this period. So is it, let me check if it's on the charts. Let me try to share this chart instead. Let's use a layout, this layout. FRS. So if we're using just like I'm just trying to look at the measures of these guys and how they all went so high. Let me look at the weekly charts for FIS because I'm seeing the same pattern playing out here. And possibly this could just continue sending and sending and sending and sending. So from here to a new all-time high of 0.6. So, oh, this is $4. So $6 should be 10x from here. So 500%. So my projection is like is mid-term is 10x, but in the short term could do like 300, 400, 500% on this. Yes, you can buy it on Binance. It's tradable on Binance. And then we have FXX2, which is also slightly, but different between this and FSS is that the upside potential of this is more than FSX, but FSS also fell under the category when I look at the metrics. FSS also fell under that category, but the difference here is look at FSS is about now almost a billion market cap. So for this to do like a 10x, that means it has to get to 10 billion market cap. That means we need at least $9 billion ejected into this coin for you to do 1,000%. Where the fuck's $9 billion going to come in, right? Yes, of course, it's going to come in. It's possible that, but I'm just like being very, very practical based on the upside advantage. Now, it is easy for $1 billion to be pumped into a coin that is just $30 million market cap or 40 million than for $10 billion to be pumped into a major bot, be pumped into $1 billion market cap project. But at the same time, FSX falls under the same category. So I believe that the same way I'm projecting like a 10x for them, I'm also projecting a 10x for this. Because in the crypto space, despite what you know about tokenomics, when people start becoming bullish about an asset, they go crazy. And when you start seeing institutional funds flowing, because if one BTC starts flowing and flowing and flowing, that definitely happens. So under the category of the third asset, which is the LSD, LSD is our third asset. LSD narrative. So another LSD narrative, I'm picking out two assets, which is FIS, which is Starfy. Is it Starfy? How do you pronounce it? Yes, FIS, which is Starfy, and then we're looking at FXS, which is Fracshare. Fracshare, because now so look at like the assets. There's no way for me to. So I have to add a destination for me to be able to do that for. Okay, for me to be able to drop a comment. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, guys. So these are three assets I am very, very bullish on. Very, very bullish on. Now, the first asset I talked about is PTF. You can buy an Ascent X Bitmarks. You can also trade it on Uniswap. I'm projecting 50x to 100x there, and definitely it's for midterm, and then for Curries I'm projecting 50x to 100x there as well, and then for the LSD narratives I'm projecting a 10x on them, on each of them, which is Starfire FIS and also Fracshare. Now, but now from their current levels. Now, but on a short-term basis, for what's it called? PTF maybe 500% for on the, and our buy up to price for PTF is 0.035. 0.035. That's like the buy up to range itself. And then for the second, which is Curries, buy up to price. I don't know what's the price again. 0.08. It's moving. People are buying in right now as I'm talking. So definitely our buy up to price should be 0.2. I think that should be okay. 0.15, 0.2. 0.2, 0.2. That's a good buy up to price. 0.2. So then the third thing, so I've mentioned two things now. So that's our buy up to price for Curries. So in the short term, probably 400, 500%. The same thing goes. On the LSDR narratives, we're looking at in the short term, our buy up to price is CMP, like CMP, current market price. So all of them is CMP. So all of them CMP. So, but the short term, 3x, 2, 3x, 4x is also possible. Like the same thing, the same short term category could play out in all of them. I could be wrong, although 90% of the times I'm always right. So do not just take my word for it as well. But I'm bullish on this asset, I'm bullish on these three coins, and I believe we're gonna make money. So guys, position yourself, let's make money. Share the video, share it with your friends, do your own research, and let's make money. Let's make money. There's so much money in crypto space that could go around for everybody. All you just have to do is to be alert, be attentive, be aware, and be positioned. And that's what I'm doing for us by giving us this information early and giving us this alpha at a time that many persons might not even know about this thing. Because the more people are going to know about this is going to spread. These videos are going to spread, of course. My YouTube videos, which I just did right now, the videos on Facebook and all this is going to spread. So, and then more people are going to get aware of this, and people are going to position, and people are going to make money. So, the more this spread and the more people get aware, the more people get positioned. So, be among those who are spreading this to many persons, share it to your friends, and let them get this value for free. Peace out. Like I always say, if the student be ready, the shifu will appear. And when the shifu appears, what happens? The students prevail. See you sometime, anytime soon. Bye for now, fam.